The Locals Only Podcast with Gavin, bringing you the best new Irish talent every week from Radio Nova and Nova.ie.
I am delighted to introduce, making their Nova debut, The Receipts. Hello, boys.
Hey. Hello.
Hey, yes. We are going to get down and do some music, and I have to tell you, folks, I had 5 minutes of a sound check with them, and we're in for some harmony treats. These aren't all brothers, are you? Because you have that blood harmony thing.
Sisters.
Okay, in your own time, on Radio Nova, this is The Receipts. What are you going to play for us?
This is called She's Leaving Home.
She's Leaving Home.
Yes.
Your own composition.
Our own compositions.
Cool. There's totally room for two of them. That is the sound of The Receipts, and they're making their Nova debut here on Locals Only this week. Man, you just cannot beat a good classic pop song. Introducing on vocals and guitar, Karl. On lead guitar, we have Ronan on vocals. On the fruit box or the cajon. Usually I run people out of the studio when I see cajons, but pretty good job there, James. Thank you. And Paul on bass. Tell me the story of The Receipt, Karl, because you guys, you've got a lot of blood under the bridge.
Yeah, we go back 30 years.
30 years.
30 years. We were from Ballantyre. Ronan's from Lepers.
I'm from Ballantyre originally.
Yeah, no better place. We're still all in Ballantyre. And we got together after school when we all left school, we kind of went to James's bedroom, and we still kind of hang out there occasionally. It's called a studio now, yeah. And we got together and just kind of started jamming. We mutual friends kind of hooked us up, and found out James was writing songs, I was writing songs, and just kind of, that's really how it really started.
So were you
all very local.
Were you mates when you were kids?
No, I didn't really know James at all. We didn't really know Paul either. You know, we were from the same area, but we didn't know each other. We had the kind of mutual friends, you know.
Yeah.
But we didn't really know each other.
There is something in the water in Ballantyre, because there's been so many amazing musicians. The Kidd family and the Odlums, and there's just so many.
The Odlums?
Yeah, Dave Odlum and Karl Odlum are from Ballantyre.
I was thinking of the flower people there.
I don't know where they're from. But so the receipts did exist in another lifetime. Is that what you're telling me?
And we hooked up, and we gave it a good lash for about 5 or 6 years. And then we all went our separate ways.
The Mountain took another band.
Yeah, and only in the last 3 or 4 years, then we all seemed to be in the same place at the same time, and we thought we'd hook up and we'd have a little lash again of it. And this is it now, really. And
being Devil's Avocado, why would you want to get back after 25 years and go into the music business now, when it's on its knees? And
well, we were very young and passionate then.
Yeah.
And 25 or 30 years later, or 25 years later, it's great to have that passion back. I mean, we're not old, you know, and it's a revamp and it's a revival, and we're very proud of the songs we wrote at the time, you know.
Was that song you played?
That was all written.
That was an older song. Wow, far out.
That's a James composition. James.
So that would have been written in the 90s. Come in a little closer, darling. Talk to your Uncle Gav.
They're all love songs, really.
Yeah.
I mean, we're recording an album at the moment. We'll probably get to that, but these are all songs that we wrote when we were 20, 21, and they're all about our relationships at the time and the girl that we were with, and
that's beautiful.
All love songs, you know.
Yeah.
And we were very passionate then, as I said, and it's kind of, you know, brought a passion back that, you know, nobody's gone yet, you know.
Yeah. Well, it must say something that, you know, 20 odd years later, if you can still stand over the songs and, you know, it says something about the songs. Okay.
We're still
working on that one. But I think, like when we got back together after all that time when we were playing, you know, we were doing covers and we were playing in pubs and stuff, and just really enjoying it. And we just started playing some of our own stuff again, and then it just developed on from that, just from the total...
That just sounded good again, didn't it?
The passion. You just started playing it. It was like, you know, we should actually record this. And then we went into... And we decided, like, not to just, you know, record it on our iPhones or whatever. So we decided that we'd do it properly. And went into a recording studio, spent quite a bit of time.
Which studio did you go into?
With Gavin, you know them.
Oh, yeah, Gav's amazing.
So he's a very, very
If you're tuned in, Gav, how you doing, buddy? You are a Trojan marathon man. We love you.
Yeah, so we have, but we went in and we were starting to put the tracks down, and I think initially we had identified maybe 3 or 4 tracks that we do, and in the space of 2 days we had, you know, an album done pretty much on live tracks. So and one of the cool things that just happened from that was that we didn't do anything with click tracks in the studio. We just did everything live, and it was just you know, we got a certain kick out of it. But Gavin then, who he had contacts as well, obviously Gavin Ralston, and he sent the stuff off to a guy in the UK called Chris Kimsey, and he's a record producer. He's worked with people like the Rolling Stones and In Excess and that, and he heard it and he said, you know, he wanted in, and so he's actually going to mix 3 of the tracks on the album. Now, I don't know if you know, Gavin Ralston has been he's been dealing with cancer for the last few months. So we originally had the album due to come out in December, but I think we've pushed that out now till the 1st of March. But just pure, all about just everything fitting into place and just all of that passion coming together, you know.
Great. Well, you're going to give me another song, please.
Sure. Yeah.
We'll get 3, will we?
Yeah. Sure, man.
What are you going to play for us, Karl?
This is called No Greater Love.
No Greater Love. And this, again, is from some young romantic 21-year-olds.
They're all about past relationships and first-time loves. And
did any of those relationships work out?
Of course they didn't.
That's why we're here.
What relationship works out? This relationship works out.
So this band is like a counselling for all those failed relationships.
We divorced in '94, and then we kind of went. We saw each other on the street and kind of
sexy exes.
Oh,
yeah.
I remember what it was like with you.
Okay, in your own time. This is Radio Nova, your host Gavin Glass on Locals Only, supporting our wealth of Irish talent up and down the country, from Lidamatty up to Dundalk to Ballantyre to Broadford. This is The Receipts.
No greater love could I find than the love I know, and I'd say the same again. Flowers in the fields make you happy. Let's sit for a while, talk about the things we do. Feel so sad if it makes you so glad. City lights shine so bright in my eyes. City sights fill my face with delight, with delight, with delight. City lights shine so bright in my eyes. City sights fill my face with delight, with delight, with delight. No greater love.
Yeah, that is solid stuff. Here we are, live in studio with The Receipts, who are just, if you've just joined us, they were a band that were together years ago. They decided to get back together again, just for the love and the passion of it, which is a beautiful, happy story. But I have to ask you, fellas, you've got an album in the can. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to get heard in this
We're
sea
going to
of
put it on the
noise?
shelf and make the next one.
Yes.
Okay.
Strangely, we're planning.
How are you going to get it on the shelf?
Well,
We're gonna-
so our main plan was, I suppose, we looked at the music industry.
Yeah.
And I suppose there's a lot of things wrong with it from our perspective. You know, certainly from what I've seen, a lot of people seem to make music and then just give it away for free. You know, in the hope that someone listens to it and listens to it and picks it up, which was probably what we would have been like, you know, 25, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And I suppose being that little bit older and hopefully a small bit wiser, we're using the technology that we have now. So I mean, we have our own website. We're going to, promote it ourselves. We're going to try and sell it online. I mean, the internet is very global. Trying to get people to buy it is we have a few marketing plans ourselves without necessarily going through the mainstream stuff. So things like Spotify isn't really a target for us. Like if we have
would you be flat out like we're not going on Spotify as a point of principle?
Pretty much. I mean, like you said, it's just a sea of noise, and we're not in it to just be a drop in the ocean. And if we have our own website and we're promoting it ourselves, we can control that. We can manage it ourselves. We can, at any point in the future, we can direct people to it. And if you can buy our album from that, if you're willing to pay money to hear what we do, I mean, yourself, Gavin, it's a very expensive process to do this, and so many people just end up not doing it for passion. Then they just end up doing it because they have to, and going crazy in the process. So we want to keep the passion there, but again, have it available for people to buy if they want to buy it. If they don't like it, don't listen to it.
Well, we hope the music just sells itself. People like it, then they like it. We do it for our own reasons. Well, and we believe in it. I would think it's pretty good, and
is the plan to stick, like, keep writing and kind of shelve these old songs and then?
I think so. I think after we've done this, I think it's been such a good time for us. We haven't exactly finished it yet, but it's in the process, and it would be great to get another one out. Why not?
Yeah.
One life and all that kind of stuff, and
big time.
Yeah. We're not. I mean, I play full time. The lads have their thing going on as well, and
how do you find that when, because one thing what I struggle with playing music is when the commerce gets in the way of the music. When you're doing, I've done cover gigs for years, and I've played in wedding bands where I found, I actually found that a real struggle, and a thing like personally I was like, is this what I've dedicated my life? Am I gonna,
Yeah.
I mean, do you feel like this, doing the original music is like, right, yes, I'm doing something for art's sake again, and it's not?
Well, you do it to feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
For sure. And, we get on very well. We're really good friends, and, we do love each other, and, we're doing it for love.
You guys.
We're doing it for love of our music and the songs that we wrote all those years ago, in the future, we can do it again,
Yeah, let's have a song.
Simple,
we have a pool of about 30 songs.
Wow.
So, yeah, I actually counted them all. It's about 30. And you'll appreciate this, Gav, because we actually, we're getting it printed on vinyl as well.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we never did when we were younger was actually get a printed vinyl copy of what we did. We did a lot of studio work. We didn't have a printed vinyl. So we're actually getting those printed up.
We're going to be very retro. We're going to go into town, buy it, sit on the bus and read the back of it on the way home.
On the way home, yes. And get that feeling of
and then realise you don't have a record player.
Half an hour. We're going to wait till rush hour traffic going through Ranelagh.
Yeah, don't open it until then.
Yeah, when the 48A is reintroduced.
Is the 48A still? No, it's gone.
It's gone. They're all gone now.
Hail the 48A.
But we're still here.
Right, give us a song.
Okay.
What's this called, Karl? Just for the good people. Just for the people of Imro.
She's lying down, I can dream of her. She's always around, I can smile at her. Nothing can happen, nothing can change. We are lovers and we'll stay the same. Lisa Jane, your love is still the same. Lisa Jane, your love is still the same. Lisa Jane, your love is still the same. Waiting at the corner shop, she combs her lawn song of sorrow, waiting for time, waiting for tomorrow. Lisa Jane, I can feel your pain. Lisa Jane, I can feel your pain. Lisa Jane, I can feel your pain. Tried so hard to please her. Tried so hard to please her. I dressed cool to please her. You know I love her. I know I need her. Whoa! Lisa Jane, your love is still the same. Lisa Jane, your love is still the same. Lisa Jane, your love is still the same. Lisa Jane, your love is still the same.
Yes, that is the sound of Receipts. We have three songs from them, all bangers. Beautiful, beautiful stuff, lads. I dig deep.
Thank you, man.
So do we have an album title yet, or is it still working on that?
It's still, it might be just, what they call it, self-titled.
Unfinished business, I'd say, but I think work in progress. We've not decided yet.
Yeah. Well, it'll be out soon. I think probably out sooner than March, maybe. I don't know.
Hopefully.
And any plans to hit the road and try and do some shows?
Well, we do play every week in the Blue Light Pub.
Which is one of the finest pubs in Dublin.
Every Thursday
Every
night.
Thursday night.
9 p.m.
Just don't drink and drive up there, folks.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely not. But yeah, the four of us
Should have a cup holder.
all together there this Thursday.
Cup holders.
Really enjoyed the session, and thanks for being here and sharing your music
Oh,
with us.
thank you.
And come back when the vinyl is done. I want those delicious 180 grams of earwax gravy in my hands, please. Thank you. That's it for this week's Locals Only podcast. Join us next week for more, and of course, catch the show Sunday evenings from 6 on Radio Nova.
The Locals Only Podcast with Gavin Glass. Seriously addictive podcasting from Nova.ie and Radio Nova.
Radio Nova.